Hey everyone, Beth Tuttle here. In today's video, I want to answer some questions that people sent me via email. So I love it when you give me suggestions for videos. And the last few suggestions I got happened to come from caregivers. They were caregivers watching family members who maybe were dealing with dementia, Alzheimer, stroke victims, and what they were looking for is things to help their loved ones, maybe with memory, moodiness, sleep, restlessness, anxiety, I think I already said memory, but all of those things that come along with those diseases, those illnesses. And I'm definitely going to address some tips that you could use to help them in the next couple videos, but I thought it was really important to stress take care of yourself first. And you might think, well, that's counterproductive. Like, I don't have time. I barely have time right now for myself and taking care of my loved one. But if you don't care for your mind, body, spirit, you are not going to have the energy or the health, physically or mentally, to help your loved one. You know, statistics show that 70% of caregivers suffer with clinical depression, and a lot of them take medication for anxiety. So it's really important that you work on you. And I know I tell you this in many of my videos, the best thing you can do for yourself and your health is work with your body's energy system. If you keep your energy flowing freely, and that means physically and emotionally, then you can show up and be the best caregiver. You can have clarity. You can feel peace and joy inside, and you have the energy and strength to help your loved one. So the first thing I'm going to say always is do my daily energy exercise routine. And I'm going to list that link down below in the description of the video, so you can look that one up if you haven't seen it before. It's vital. Do it every day. It takes less than 5 minutes. There's no excuse. It's something that you can do just like you're brushing your teeth. You would do this routine, and it works with your entire body's energy system, moving energy, getting the right and left brain connected, all of your organs, everything functioning at the peak capacity. It's kind of like recharging your battery. So do that daily. Another thing you can do when you're feeling really worked up or anxious is the triple warmer. So you're going to put your fingers on your temples. You know, you guys follow me. You've seen this exercise before. You're going to take a breath. Let that breath out. And as you do, you're going down and around your ears, down the side of your neck to your shoulders. And you're going to hold onto your shoulders. Your fingers are going to be like claws, and you're just going to let them hang there. And you're going to take another breath in. Drag that down over your collarbone. You could do that a couple times if you're in a pinch and you're just feeling really stressed and overwhelmed. Shut that triple warmer meridian down. That's heightened when you are stressed out in that fight, flight, freeze response. So you could do that a couple times. You could literally just sit with your hands on your heart. Take a few minutes. Sit with your hands on your heart. Focus on your breathing and picture something in your mind that brings you joy and happiness. It could be spending time with loved ones, or maybe the person that you're caring for, you can think back to memories that were happy, things you did with them. Maybe it's a place, a cottage, a vacation spot, one of your kids, a pet, something that really fills your heart with joy. Just close your eyes and concentrate on that. Visualize that in your head, and that will raise your vibration. That will calm your stress response down in your body. And one of my favorite things to do, which I know I've recommended in other videos, is tapping. You guys know I'm an emotional freedom technique practitioner, and I work one-on-one with people to help them move energy blocks. It might be around a physical problem. It could be because of the stress of being a caretaker, stress with job, trauma, a bad relationship, whatever it is. Tapping works if you use it. And many of you might think of tapping as the traditional tapping, where you start with a setup statement and you start tapping here and say the setup statement 3 times, and you have to give it a SUDS level of how much anxiety or pain does it give you from a 1 to 10. You don't need to do that when you're moving through your day and just trying to work through the emotions that are coming up. And for many of you who've never tapped before, maybe what I just said made no sense to you. It doesn't matter. You can research, you can look up tapping, you can go to my website and find out more and more detail on it. But this is how you could easily use it. You just start talking. You could start tapping anywhere. You could start tapping on this point if you want. Just tap around on your points as you are talking about how you're feeling. It might sound something like this. I'm really overwhelmed. I don't know how to help my mom or brother or sister, whoever you're being a caregiver to. It's so overwhelming. I don't have any time for myself. I really don't even have time to sit here and tap. I'm just really overwhelmed. It's taking a toll on my body. It's hard for me to sleep. I have so much stress and overwhelm. And then I feel guilty sometimes because I'm mad I have to do this, or I'm in this position. I feel guilty that I'm not helping them enough. It's so overwhelming. I never thought I'd be here. I don't know how to deal with all of these emotions I feel. It's like I'm on a roller coaster. I wonder if I could let these feelings go. I wonder if I could tap and calm my body down. I'm doing the best I can. I love my mom, brother, sister, whoever you're caring for. I'm trying to help them. I want to be there for them. So it's important that I work on my mental and physical health. And when I get really frustrated, I'm just going to tap. I'm going to talk about all my frustrations. And I'm going to let them go. I'm going to bring my body back to a state of peace and calm. And then I can think more clearly. I'm choosing to feel calm and relaxed in my body. So that was really quick, and again, if I did a whole long version, the video would be so much longer. I just wanted you to understand it's going to be different to each individual. Specifically use the words and feelings that are going through your head that you're battling with on a daily basis, and just tap while you're thinking about them. And if you don't want to tap all the points while you're saying it, you literally can just pick one point that feels good, like this point right here. And you can just tap on this point. And you can start with tapping of all your worries, your concerns, the things that aren't working, how stressed out, how tired you are, how you feel you're not doing a good enough job. Is this family member ever going to get better? Am I enough? Am I going to have to put them in a home? All your worries. So you tap that. And then try to shift it with, I wonder if I could just let this go. I wonder if I could let these feelings flow through me. What if it's just normal to feel this way? I have a lot on my plate. It's a lot to take care of someone. Just whatever you're feeling, tap and say it. You could say it in your mind or say it out loud. It's better if you could even say it out loud. And move that emotion through you. It's not meant to stay stuck in our bodies. And don't beat yourself up over if you have days where you don't want to do it. You feel like, why me? Why am I stuck in this position? It's not fair. Or maybe the person is being combative or difficult because of their disease. And that's very hard. It's very hard to separate from the person you remember and the person they are now. So all of these things are tappable. And like I said, if you want to dive into this more or want more help around it, I would love to connect with you and talk you through it, see if a one-on-one would work for you. But honestly, if you just add tapping to all of these thoughts that are racing in your mind, that will help you gain clarity and calm your body down and put your body in the best state possible mentally and physically. So I hope you guys as caregivers found this helpful, and you will take heart in the fact that you do have to pay attention to your own mental and physical health in order to be the best caregiver possible. Don't overlook that. Don't put all of their needs first and forget that you have to take care of you. You have to do that self-care. I hope you give these a try, and I'm sending you much love. I know it's so hard to be a caregiver. My husband and I are actually guardians for my brother-in-law who had a stroke, so trust me, I understand what you're going through and how difficult it is. So again, I hope you found it helpful. If you did, share it with other caregivers. If there's any more tips that you would like from me or that you feel may help you, please reach out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.